In the first 4 episodes of the VERA Shortlist, we explored the shifting foundations of visibility in the AI era. We looked at how branding must be structured to speak to both machines and humans. We talked about personal branding as a tool not just for connection, but also for building up your brand credibility. And we challenged the idea that visibility is enough without trust. And finally, we explored what kind of content still holds attention in the AI era. So I guess the next logical question would be, who are the people who do the work? In a world where changes happen at this pace, one-size-fits-all teams are not the right fit. At VERA, we don't believe in fixed teams, and also we don't believe in niche experts we needed 10 or even 5 years ago. We believe that we need to change our work organization on individual and on team level, introducing a new category of experts and a new category of flexible, custom-made team, the fluid team. So if you watched first 4 episodes of this VERA shortlist, it is clear that all of us who work in communications, strategy, branding industry, or actually in almost any field, have to develop a sense of the balance between AI and human touch. And for the communication industry, we don't need to be machine learning experts in order to know when to let AI help you with the structure and when it's removing the soul from what you're trying to say. Simply, we need to know what's worth automating and what not. So when we come back to clients whom we want to offer the benefit of our expertise, the main question is, what kind of people we need to work with in order to be able to deliver on this promise? Because if we want to build content, communication, and strategy that is understood by machines and trusted by humans, we can't do this with any people. But the truth is, even when we have the right kind of people, we still sometimes don't need all of them. And this is where we come to the topic of agency structure. So the classic model was hire a team, train the team, and then sell their capacity. And this definitely made sense in that market. But today's market is completely different. As I mentioned in the previous episode, we live in the attention economy. And to get attention and to keep it long enough to build trust, we need all the nuances of human creativity, which will detect the right kind of vibe different kinds of brands need. Not everyone is talented for everything, but every client needs a maximum focus from our side. So we also have to be able to choose from a bigger pool of talent. Because the fact is, you don't always need a full team and you don't always need the same people. So let's work with the example. Let's say you have a brand where guerrilla marketing makes sense. If the agency does it internally with people doing it for the first time, probably it will turn out okay, but it will not be extraordinary. And in the attention economy, extraordinary is sure to stand out. On the other hand, in the fluid model, you as agency owner know who is the best guerrilla marketing expert, but not only one. Maybe you have 5 of them from top of your head. And here comes the beautiful part. Out of those 5 people, you can choose the one which is by her or his character, narrow field of interest or experience, the most suitable for exactly that one client you are trying to serve. And this is really big and really crucial difference. Because even if all those people understand AI-human balance, their instincts when it comes to creativity are completely different. They will all completely differently feel the brand you want to serve. We at VERA believe that fluid models are the future. We believe that in the world of personalization for individuals, clients have the same right. Each client has a right to get the right setup for each product. Sometimes this will be 2 people, sometimes it will be 4, sometimes it will be somebody we have never worked with before, because they bring exactly what's needed for a certain product, for a certain company, or a certain phase of growth. And here, VERA, of course, always keeps the strategy in line, the core direction, but the people around that core shifts based on the client, context, or challenge. Because not every project needs a glossy brand video or a strategist. Sometimes it needs just a good writer who understands short form of content, such as Reels or TikTok. Other times we will need somebody who knows how to make landing page using conservative tone, but that it works in the same time with AI search and still sounds like a human. So it's all about right fit. And we realized in order to deliver on this, we should not work with generalists. We should simply work with experts who don't live inside of the box. They have their craft, but they are also aware of their environment. They're also keeping an eye on what's changing around them. So they will know that AI is useful, but they will not use it blindly. That kind of judgment only comes, of course, with experience, but also with the freedom and option to say, this is not my kind of project, but I definitely know who could enjoy it, who could do it brilliantly. And that's the kind of people VERA strives to work with. And at the end, the only important thing is, what does this mean for clients? In everyday practice, it means they get teams of top experts made according to their needs. Not only this, but also according to the needs of every single project separately. Even two campaigns for the same company sometimes have to sound completely different from different perspectives. Maybe from the side it was not considered up to now. Maybe we need sometimes fresh pairs of eyes and ears to get a new perspective of what we were doing wrong in the first attempt. Or things went so well that that brand got their vibe fit in one person. We don't know until we have option to try every option. This can also happen with the employees. Sometimes you have people in your team and they are doing something completely different, and inside of them there is that creativity spark, and in the same time they know the business, they have the industry knowledge. That kind of people can be beautiful addition to fluid teams. And this is what we mean by fluid. One partner, one constant is VERA, and we have flexible fluid teams of senior experts vetted by their experience, their creativity, their expertise range, or even experts from your own industry, maybe even your own employees. And we always keep strategic overview. And all this with one single goal: to be able to respond to what's really needed. Because we are not building noise, we are trying to build clarity. And in 2025, clarity moves fast. Better you do too.